Woman worked her entire life. That's not fair, is it, Donna?
No.
Especially when you consider that Congress is covered by great medical coverage.
Oh, yeah.
Who pays for that, Donna?
Taxpayers do, of course.
So who's one of those people, Donna?
Oh, we are.
Who?
We are.
Can you tell America that, please? So
We're not
Donna,
that stupid.
Congress get low or no cost medical care, but deny the American people low or no cost medical care.
Because Congress gets whatever they want. They have limos. They have them
Don't
fancy,
tell me, tell the
they
American
have them
people.
fancy cars. They have 8-course dinners every night, and they go to the best restaurants. They don't have to care. They don't have to worry about their bills. They don't have to worry about where their next meal coming from. They don't have to worry about all
And
that.
where do they get all this money from?
Oh, apparently from all the taxpayers.
They get it from you. www.senate.gov. .senate.gov.
.gov.
No. Try it again. www.senate.gov.
Senate.gov.
www.house.gov.
www.house.gov.
And while you're at it, how about we go with www.care2.com.
www.care2.com. I don't know nothing about computers. I'm stupid on it and let them know what's going on. And it's not fair to everybody that has health coverage and has health problems. It's not fair.
You have a little with the spider, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
And you've been in the hospital a few times, haven't you?
Yeah, I had 13 operations on one foot.
And there was one time last winter where you had to wait in pain for more than a week. Did that make you feel good, Donna?
No, it didn't. But I can't blame it on my doctor.
And that's the lack of medical care, isn't it?
Right.
Can you please say that loud enough?
It's not my doctor's fault. It's the medical coverage and the medical whatever you want to call it. It's their fault, not the doctors.
So,
Insurance tells them that's how they get, and if they don't listen to the insurance, then they won't get paid.
www.senate.gov, www.care2.com. Go there now. But before you get to work, www.senate.gov, www.house.gov, call, fax, email. Bug the living potatoes out of them until they do what's right. And if they don't do what's right, vote them out and make them say good night. Okay, we have two other calls and we are going to get to it, but I want to let people calling in know that we've had, to say the least, very inappropriate calls in the past. And unfortunately, other producers at PCTV have faced this problem before. However, we have a solution, and that solution is if we have a caller that is, for lack of a better way of putting it, rude, we will just essentially stop the show live for a little time, and then they will not be in the rebroadcast. I repeat, if anyone has the intention of calling in to be foolish, insulting, or use language that should not be in there, you will not appear in any way, shape, or form in future broadcasts. I'm telling you this because of the people who have a problem with maturity. So I'm just throwing that out there. So if you do still decide to call in and be foolish, you will not, I repeat, will not be heard ever again. Yes, you have a constitutional right to speak out, but if you want to do that, get your own program. You're not going to destroy mine. Now that was a fair warning. I think it's fair. And in the meantime, Kathy, you have a call to answer.
Caller number 2.
Oh, wait, time out before you do that. Also, for people here, if we do get a call that isn't polite, we will just move forward and we will wait until I decide to open my big fat trap again. And now.
Caller number 2.
Hello.
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 Hi. I'm calling. You guys were talking about health care.
Right.
And first of all, I think it's, we all need to do something about this health care reform. It definitely, we need to get this thing done.
Yes.
So the one event that I want to tell you guys about is it's in Aliquippa on August 6th. It's a welcome home event for Representative Altmaier, right?
All right.
And he's right there on the forefront. He's right there in the room. He's helping to push this bill, either in our favor or not. And so we need to be there. We need to be visible. We need to get as many people there as possible. It's in Aliquippa on August 6th at the parking lot, 400 block of Franklin Avenue. It's across from the Uncommon Grounds. We really need to become visible, and we need to bring as many people out as possible to get this done.
Now, how long is
for congressional recess?
Right.
And we need to be there and be seen.
Could you tell us what time it starts and what time it ends?
6 o'clock is when it starts. Expect to be there maybe about an hour.
And do you need to make a phone call in order to show up or anything?
No. We need to see you there.
All right, well, I may not be able to make it, but now that you have it on the air, keep in mind that this show plays on PCTV 21 in Pittsburgh, PA. However, I have it on at least 10 different websites that is basically seen around the globe. And we have it on Blip TV. It's actually blip.tv. We have it on myspace.com, humanitymatters.org, youtube.com, to name a few. So this message that you just gave, people will have access to it. So that's why I asked you the time, and I thank you for the call. Now, with regards to some of the things we've been talking about, caller, I think the idea of no discrimination against gender and also no pre-existing conditions, that alone, I think that we should throw support to. But how do you feel about the proposals that you may have read or heard from Congress at this time? How do you feel?
I'm going to pass the call over to another viewer here. He's been watching the show a little longer than I have.
Okay. Well, we have a few minutes, so throw it on down. We like to have fun even when we're serious.
Hey, and this is very serious. Al, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, but I'd do better if I actually had real health care.
Yeah, we all would.
Yeah, but we're going to get it because we're going to keep fighting
Healthcare,
legally.
I was handed some information where Governor Rendell has stated that Pennsylvania would be well served by a single-payer plan and has pledged that if the legislature passes it, he will sign it into law. So we can have a countrywide health plan, or we can also start with our own state, and we can have a health care plan that will benefit Pennsylvanians, and at the same time, there's a group pushing for a national health care plan.
Right.
And one of the ones that's caught my attention and a few other people, it's called single payer, and it's what it would do is replaces the medical industrial complex. Now we've all heard of the military industrial complex, but there's also a medical industrial complex, and what we spend now per capita or per person, the administrative costs for the insurance companies exceeds 30% the cost of health care compared to just 3% for Medicare. All right? So if single payer is actually an extended Medicare for everyone. There's no pre-existing conditions that disqualifies you. The only thing you need to do to be covered by a single payer is to be here.
All right. I do have one question for you.
Some of your facts, I don't want to jump the gun with them, but there's 18,000 Americans die annually from being uninsured.
I believe that. I can tell you that. And I'll also tell you this. I can't prove it, so this is commentary, but I do believe that due to lack of medical care, once a person is determined to be seriously ill, I do believe that in some cases the medical establishment doesn't do all that it can to prolong life simply because of the cost.